When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Alright, what's up, fools? This is Graham Marchese.
And the Sir Sco.
And this is Hella Horror, where we parlay about horror movies. We grab a few movies with a similar theme and chop them down to humor and sarcasm.
Simon Raza will be getting into some creepy shit, funny shit, and some dumb shit, so okay with the program.
Disclaimer! Just like any other rap record, we spoil hella shit. And we're explicit as fork.
Right, that's how we keep it real for you folks. If not, then I don't know what to tell you.
Go to church.
Damn.
We ain't got time for all that.
Like that though.
So let's introduce the show's theme and title. So we talking about dumping lead on the dead.
That's right. Fuck the dead.
Yeah, what you think the theme is, guys? Just based on that. Obviously, it's bullets, zombies, and mayhem, and beer, and chicks, and blood and guts. So we put this motherfucking monster together out of the following movies: Dawn of the Dead, the Zack Snyder one back in 2000, Zombieland, the first one, and Army of the Dead. Yeah, that just came out on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Simon. So let's just get straight to the source. So as always, we break down each movie for a hot second, get into some of the little facts and whatnot about each movie, and then we get into the nitty gritty. So we're going to start out with the first movie, Dawn of the Dead.
Dun dun.
Orale. Parentheses, Zack Snyder. It's his movie. So this one was released in 2004, remake of George A. Romero's legendary Dawn of the Dead back from 1978. Now that one we watched hella, and we continue to watch. I even got a tattoo in memory of George A. Romero. That's right. That's right, gente. That's right, people.
Down with the ink, man. That's how dedicated he is.
Simon. And this one's directed by Zack Snyder, who's done hella shit. I mean, he's done all kinds of movies. Like for one, 300. If you don't know what 300 is, go watch it right now. It's that. It's the one where he goes, "This is Sparta," and he kicks that motherfucker down a well.
Yeah, man. Fucking savage.
Motherfucker didn't have his act right. That's right. Threw him right out that motherfucker, man. Then he did Man of Steel, the Superman movie, Batman vs. Soup, and then a bunch of other movies, including Army of the Dead. Yup, and that's the same one that's on our list. I mean, this motherfucker he gets around, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Gets fucking passed around in the fucking Hollywood studios.
Train time.
Damn.
Choo choo. Screenplay written by James Gunn. That motherfucker did hella horror shit. I mean, he did like Slither, the Belko Experiment, and a bunch of other stuff. But fun fact, homeboy got his start at Troma Pictures. Yeah, James Gunn wrote Tromeo and Juliet on Troma Pictures, so he got to work with crazy ass Lloyd Kaufman. So guess what? Lloyd Kaufman even did, he invented Toxic Avenger, essentially. He's the father of all that shit. That's right. So
okay.
So you get that feel of how, it's crazy because of that motherfucker, right? Anyways, so the standout actors to us, there was a bunch of people in it. Some cameos by the original dudes from the first Dawn of the Dead movie. The two SWAT cops. There was, the black dude and the white dude. In this movie, they actually show up as like TV interviews while they're watching on TV. The survivors in this movie trying to figure out what's going on. And then the white dude that comes on the TV plays a general, and he's just talking about the state of affairs. And the black dude, he plays some preacher, and on that TV, he pretty much repeat his lines from the old movie, "When there is no more room in hell, dead shall walk the earth."
On the new one.
Yeah.
On the remake.
Yeah, so he did both, man, like on the original and the new one. So that was kind of cool for the fans. And then obviously Tom Savini's in the TV too. So Tom Savini did all the special effects in Dawn of the Dead. That was his first big movie. And so he's back at it on this one as a little cameo.
This guy is who?
Fucking Sex Machine.
There you go, man. People, you should know about him.
Simon. So he plays the sheriff, and he was just like, yeah, you got to shoot him in the head. Real easy. He's wearing like sunglasses. And then he fucking, and then he's just like, yeah, you just got to pop him in the head. That's
get him in the head. Bullseye. On the head.
And then he even like coins the term in the movie Twitchers. So that's when like you shoot them in the head, but it's not enough and they're still alive and they just like twitching like they're fucking doing the Michael Jackson on fucking on electricity and
moonwalker and shit. Damn.
So my favorite character, one of my favorite characters, I should say, is the chick, the white chick, the main girl, the final girl, Anna. You know,
The blondie.
Yeah.
The annoying ass one. Sorry.
She wasn't that annoying to me, man.
In the beginning, she was.
Yeah, a little bit, but she's played by Sarah Polley. Dude, she was getting down, man. She was doing all kinds of crazy stunts. Like, there's one scene where she's like escaping from her husband. He's trying to eat her, and then she just runs to the bathroom and just bam, just goes flying backwards into the sink, into the tub. Yeah, that's right, and just smacks the back of her head. I was like, damn, girl.
Yeah, she had a little gangsterism in her, though. I remember this one part when she's like, "Get that gun out of my face. Get it out of my face." I was like, dang, bold, man. This motherfucker just shot someone in the face. You better be careful. Damn.
Yeah, she was just like,
I said, get the fucking gun out of my face.
But hey, it works.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they turn the tables. But
she got down.
But this girl, you know, main reason I like about it, because she's like, she thinks quick, right? She's like on the spot, like, oh shit's going down. Boom, I gotta do something. My boyfriend, he's bleeding all over the place, and just grab the towel. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Hold the towel. I'm gonna call 911. 911 don't work. And then, you know, boom, she escapes.
Mm-hmm.
She even gets in her old beater ass Toyota Corolla. You know, most movies, motherfuckers run trying to get in the car and they can't get the key in the fucking into the door.
In the keyhole. The keyhole.
And the key just drops and they're like, and then they get fucked up. She was just like, got in the car, put the seatbelt on. Did she put on a seatbelt? I don't remember. She put on a seatbelt. I don't know,
but she's like, I do my tuning in my car, so it works. It runs.
Those Toyota Corollas, man, they last through anything.
Those motherfuckers run on 3 cylinders.
So right there's a survivor tip right there is zombie apocalypse. You better have a Toyota Corolla or a Honda Civic. Get your ass out of there. There you go. And she goes mashing, dude. Like one lady's trying to get in her car. Let me in, save me. And she's like, ski-skirt. She was gone.
She bounced.
Yeah, so that's why I like her. And she got no problem splitting wigs, man. She get down, man. Catch that money.
Catch that head. Popping those heads.
And then you got big man Ving Rhames. Funny thing about this role, though, he pretty much plays Marcellus Wallace from Pulp Fiction. And the only difference is he's dressed like a cop and he's got a thing for his shotty. Exactly, man. That's fucking Marcellus. He does not leave his shotgun alone, man. He's carrying that thing the entire movie. Like, it's his baby. He's fucking wiping it. He's kissing it. He's doing all kinds of, he's going to the bathroom with it. You know what I'm saying, man? But he's a badass, and he talks like Marcel. He's just like, when they're talking about,
please, there's people here right now could use your help.
Fuck y'all.
That motherfucker's G, though,
dude,
man.
He's like, he just don't give a fuck. He's like, nah, man, fuck you, and shit like that.
He's like, what about if I stick my foot up your ass? Would that be your problem? When he's talking to the security guard, I was like, damn, homie, shit, he got the gun pointed at you. He's like, getting live and direct, live wire.
It ain't my first time having a gun in my head. You know, this dude's like, dang, he gets down like James Brown, bro. But it's hella funny, man. But he's hella hard and fucking love it. Is there anybody else that stood out to you in the movie?
In the movie? Nah, they're all mediocre. You know, I mean, besides Wallace, I mean, he was what's his name? Marcellus. No, I like to call him Marcellus. He's
Marcellus
just
Wallace.
Marcellus Wallace.
Yeah, we're gonna refer to him the entire time when we're talking about Dawn of the Dead as Marcellus Wallace.
But I guess I would say that one dude, black dude, I know, I remember him from.
Oh yeah,
what was it?
Mekhi Phifer.
Mekhi Phifer. He's the one that.
He's done hella hood.
Yeah,
movies.
he was the only one that really kind of popped out, or his girlfriend, which was
some pregnant Russian.
Yeah,
girl.
I mean,
So
but
who knows where
otherwise,
he found her,
everybody's the same. It's like whatever. There was nothing fucking charming about them.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that the little old lady that shows up later in the movie, she's kind of a badass.
Oh yeah. The one that's kind of like the mother of all of them, right? The one that's like helping out, and she's like, oh, but she smokes cigarettes and all this bullshit.
What was funny about it, you just mentioned Mekhi Phifer, and then so this old lady, she's played by Yeah, so her name is Jane Eastwood. Thank you.
For remembering.
Finally remember that shit. But her and Mekhi Phifer, dude, they exchange gunshots. They're like pop, pop, pop,
Oh
pop,
yeah,
pop,
they're
pop.
getting down.
We'll
That's
get into that scene later on.
Yeah.
We'll say that for later. But yeah, dude, she got no problem.
Mhm.
She's like, she don't give a fuck.
Yo.
So what's the story about? What's this movie about? You know what I'm saying? Grand Marquise, tell us.
Dilos, por favor.
Calm down. I'll tell all of y'all about it. So essentially, this movie is just pretty much about a bunch of survivors that just go on vacation in a mall and then decide to go on a boat and disappear. Boats and hoes.
Yeah, boats and hoes. That's funny, man.
That's right, folks.
Yeah, they're shopping for their lives at the shopping mall.
Simone. So this is how it gets down, right? So you got Anna, as I mentioned, the main character, the final girl. She's a badass nurse. So she escapes her killer child neighbor, just fucking takes a chunk out of her husband, turns him into a zombo. So she escapes. Eventually she comes across Marsalis and he's like, I'm good. We friends. So then they're walking, they're trying to get to some fucking place. Doesn't really matter. So that's when they encounter a pregnant lady, a Russian pregnant girl with a thug, Mekhi Phifer, who immediately Marsalis just don't like him. He's just like, you're nothing but a looter, bank robber. You ain't shit. I mean, he's don't like him, period.
At all.
It's that black on black violence. And he's a cop that hates thugs. You know, it's a weird dynamic, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? Because we woke. And we also meet a fucking teacher or Best Buy salesman or whatever.
Yeah.
So they end up going to the Crossroads Mall because get it. All the roads cross there, all the survivors, and now they're all together and whatnot, whatever.
Yeah.
So they're all together. And then eventually, once they get to the mall, then they deal with some fucking punk ass top flight mall rent-a-cop security motherfuckers. And then they essentially say, you're stepping on our territory.
Mhm.
And they lock all the survivors up. Ugh,
Yeah, super
annoying.
cops, man. They're like the type that you just want to fucking punch in the face, man. Just when you see them, you're like, hey, man, I don't like you. I don't fucking like you, man. But the thing about it is that they got guns pointed to the face, so
you're
they
kind of shit out of luck.
You kind of have to like either fucking is your life, your brains on the fucking floor, or your life.
Simone. Straight annoy me, man, because these motherfuckers essentially are in their position because they couldn't pass the fucking police test.
Mhm.
They couldn't pass the part where it says, enter your name here, fucking idiots.
Yeah,
So
man.
now they get all off playing big whitey, pinche rankers.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
But eventually, two of those security guys join the club. You know, there's the rookie, and then there's like the main guy, the leader. The whole time he's wearing like a baseball cap that says security on it. He's got mutton chops. Yeah, he looks like an asshole.
Yeah, he does. Straight up.
And then the third guy just gets fucking chewed up. Fucking
The-
get bits all over. He's like,
Like the one looks like he's kind of slow and shit, man.
Yeah.
The fucking yeah,
a
he's
little
all
mentally challenged.
Yeah, when he's all like that dude's like, oh, you know, the one with the fucking sideburns.
Yeah.
He tells that blondie chick, hey, he's like, I tell you to shut the fuck up. And then she talks back. He's like, oh, you feisty. And then he goes, yeah, maybe you should show her how to use it. And I was like, what the fuck is that, man? Get the fuck out of here. Anyhow, but yeah. So
yeah, he was trapped. He got fucked up. When he first got bit, he's all running around like fucking Forrest Gump. And then they all fucking munch on that motherfucker.
fuck that fool.
Any case, so eventually a bunch of other survivors show up, and that includes that old badass lady and some other infected people. And then eventually they come up with a master plan. They're like, well, we can't play fucking house in this mall for the rest of our lives. Because the whole time they're fucking playing around, they're playing fucking, I forgot what song they play, but they're,
Oh, it was just be happy.
yeah, that's right, Bobby Farron.
Yeah, he's like, just
Don't worry,
be happy. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so they got to live the life for a hot second. Even like the sale guy, the fucking douche guy, banging some other hot white chick that she gets fucking.
Man, you're going too far, man.
Yeah,
Reel it back. Reel it back.
I gotta reel it back.
Reel
a
it
little
back,
bit.
Grandma
reel it back a
Marquise.
little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But anyways, long story short, they're like, yeah, douchebag's got a boat. Let's get on that boat. Let's go sail to a secluded island. You know, and fucking have a pint and fucking wait till the whole thing blows over. Fucking maximum overdrive style, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, they get on with it, right? They outfit a bunch of shuttle vans with like aluminum siding and fucking spikes. So they're pretty much something out of like Dead Rising video games. If you guys ever played that with all the zombies and shit. So it's got spikes and like the front part looks like the bulldozer thing.
Yeah, and they painted like some fucking teeth like in sharks because the vehicles were already like armed down, like really fucking. They did a good job on it.
Yeah,
they were buses, right? There were buses.
Yeah, there were
buses.
They're like shuttle van, like shuttle buses, like those little ones. But anyway, so they get up in that thing. They're like, "Let's peace out," and then boom, they're jamming. And they were trying to go pick up one of their buddies named Andy, who actually had a gun shop across the street from the mall. You know, and so he got fucked up, and so it's too late by the time they got to him. But they got all the guns. They escape. They're fucking mashing. Shit hits the fan. Plan goes awry. One of the fucking buses flips over. Shit, it's just a fucking mess at this point.
Yeah.
But they get to the boat and they sail. And then guess what? So at that point, the movie ends, right? And then you have the credits rolling. And in the credits, you start seeing that one, they run out of food. They run out of water. They find another boat with a fucking igloo fucking beer cooler. They're like, hell yeah, beer. And they open it and it's a fucking head goes.
And this is okay. Grant Marquez didn't mention earlier on, but the reason why we're seeing this because they found douchebag's camera.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he was filming himself. He's a fucking porn dog, I should say. And so they found the camera, and that's where we're able to see the second round, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then they get to the island, and guess what?
Boy, they're fucked, man. They're fucked.
Exactly. They're fucking over, man. We're fucked.
Game over for you, man.
And then so there's no fucking survivors essentially.
Well, basically, when we say they're fucked, it's like there were zombies on that island, and they just attacked them. And, you know, you see them coming towards them, and Marcellus is trying to fucking push through, and it just ends that way. They all get eaten up. So it was a fucking waste of time. They should just stay at the mall.
Seriously, man. Marsalis, man, you should have survived, bro.
Yeah, so, but
How would you rate it, bro?
how do I rate it?
Experience?
Man, I rate that motherfucker with 5 pulmazos to the face, estrellas. yes, people. I'll explain what it is. It's calm down. That means fucking shotgun blast to the fucking face, man. Because that movie was like that the whole fucking time. It was just mashing. And see, look, we saw the unrated version, which you guys know what that is, right? It's just a more gory and everything. And so the director pretty much said that they had to cut a lot of shit out because it had to meet the standards. And, you know, he's all about the standards, yada, all that bullshit. But otherwise than that, I just love that fact that it was always to the face. And it's not just a bullet to the forehead. It's like this fucking blast to the head and you get
explosions.
Or Mario Coin when you hit that fucking brick little fucking question mark box. But what about you, Cranmer Kissy? What do you give it?
I give it 5 out of 5. Running and gunning estrellas. That means they're just running and blasting. And the funny thing is, you know, I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. There was some dumb shit, and I'll get into that later. But it was good times, man. I had a lot of fun watching it. The funny thing with all these zombie movies, all these zombie apocalypse movies, there was everybody that has a gun is a fucking sniper. It's like headshots constantly. Like, these motherfuckers are running fast. You ain't hitting shit. But it makes it fun because you see brains everywhere.
That's what we like on this show. Brains and horror.
You even get a twitcher. Like, he's like, gets shot half in the head and he's like, he's like fucking flipping around in the fucking water fountain in the beginning when they first get into the fucking mall. But
that's what you get.
Cash that motherfucker
out quick. I put one more zombie on the list. I got it.
So yeah, man. So I enjoyed that one. So that wraps up Dawn of the Dead. Next one we're going to move on to is Zombieland.
Ooh, yeah. Yes.
So this is more of a comedy horror. So this one's a lot of fun. So this one's released back in 2009, directed by Ruben Fleischer. Fleischer.
How do you pronounce your name? Don't mean to butcher your name there, buddy.
His first movie, so this was his first feature film, right? And he also did Zombie Double Tap, and also he also did the Venom movies. Funny enough, yeah. So I'm actually excited about that new Venom movie, Let There Be Carnage. So yeah, we definitely gonna tap into
When is
that
that?
one soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We gotta check that one. But anyways, so Ruben Fleischer, right? So he did Zombieland. He part of the creation team, or he created it as well as the second one. The only cool thing about this movie, so the makeup effects were done by this dude named Tony Gardner. So this dude, he's a pro, right? He's been around the business for a long time. He even helped the famous Rick Baker. So Rick Baker is famous for a lot of awesome movies and makeup effects. Specifically, the one I'm talking about is the Thriller, the zombies from the Thriller video. If you haven't seen it, get on it, man. I mean, I watch that shit every Halloween. I grew up on it. I fucking love it. I mean, Vincent Price on the track and everything with Mike Jackson. But in any case, so this dude Gardner, he helped out Rick Baker in getting that fucking sick zombie look. And then guess what? This dude is on Zombieland, and he was able to make these zombies come alive. And the zombies look hella good in this movie.
Yeah,
man. They look fucking good. Especially the zombie strippers in the beginning. Yeah, that's when they're chasing the fucking fat guy. They're like, it's all slow motion.
Yeah,
and shit.
and then they catch his ass, right? And then they just tear him up.
His ass up.
Yes, people. That's what we like, people. We definitely like ripping and dashing and creeping and all that good shit.
Yeah, man. So the standout actors for me, he's not the main character, but he's the next main character, I guess you could say. Woody Harrelson.
Yes,
right?
yes. We all like Woody because he smokes weed.
Yeah, he definitely he's
a
all
stoner,
about
man.
He's all about the earth
Yeah,
and fucking
man.
vegan and all that
He's a
bullshit.
hippie.
Exactly. He plays Tallahassee. So all these names in this movie, all the characters have names of states and whatnot. Yeah. Like the main character is Columbus. Emma Stone plays another girl. Her name is Wichita, and another smaller, younger actress. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I don't get all the information. I'm moving too fast. You know,
But it's irrelevant.
I'm in the fast lane, cuz.
It's irrelevant.
I ain't got time to slow down sometimes.
Grammar, Kizzy, just keep going.
But I can tell you her name was Little Rock. But anyways, get back on point. So Woody Harrelson, right? He's Tallahassee. I like this dude because he's all about the zombie kills, and the whole time he's chasing after a fucking Twinkie because it reminds him about his son that got chomped by some motherfucking zombies. This dude, I like about him is like his little sayings. Like one of the ones I really like, and he goes, "Nut up or shut up," before he cashes in on some motherfucker's chips.
I like that. I like when he says, when he's all looking for Twinkies, and he's all like, I don't know why he added this. Is right in Mexico, they call them El Submarinos for Twinkies. I guess that's what you call them in Spanish.
Well, El Sobrinos, the other ones, the Sobrinos, those are the chips.
No, not the sub. He says
Submarinos.
Submarinos.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I'm saying like him. Okay, Submarinos.
Submarinos. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Anyhow, yeah, whatever. Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
And then the cool thing about this movie, because it is comedy, you know, they have a cameo from Bill Murray, so he plays himself. I mean, dude's legendary. He's still making movies, and this dude, he seems to be cool as fuck in real life, man. He gets down and he just walks into people's parties, like if they're open, and people are like, "What the fuck? It's Bill Murray." And he just fucking hangs out with people.
Really?
Yeah, he's super rando, bro.
He does that kind of shit? I didn't know that.
If you look him up, like on like YouTube, and there's a bunch of documentaries that he's like so down to earth, like he's just so chill.
All right, you deserve an applause from us.
He's a big homie, man.
Yeah, man. Come to our fucking pachanga.
Simon.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Woo.
So check this out, though. Originally, Bill Murray wasn't supposed to be in this movie. The person that's supposed to play that role, like playing himself, was supposed to be Patrick Swayze.
Oh.
See, yeah, from Ghost and fucking
wait, he
Point
was still
Break.
around? He was still around at that time?
Well, this is the fucked up thing, though. This is R.I.P., man.
Yeah, R.I.P.,
Cross to the sun.
Yeah, man.
Basically, right when he was supposed to start filming, he got sick. The cancer and really fucked him up, and then he died like 2 months later. Yeah, it was pretty fucked, man. R.I.P. to that.
I didn't know that. Yeah, man, that's too bad. He would have been a good one.
That's fucking Dalton, man, from fucking Roadhouse.
Roadhouse, man. We fucking remember that shit, man. We love it.
Yeah, so what I ended up having, Woody's like, yo, I'm gonna hit up Bill. Bill's the homie. And he hit up Bill. He goes, "Hey, cuz, we got this movie going down. You know what I'm saying? You know,
He says, "Hey man, just come through, man. I'll have some weed, like some mota. You want to get high?"
you need to come through. And
Yeah,
he's like,
man.
no problem, man.
He's like, "Yeah, I'll be right there."
Be right there, yeah, man.
He's like, "Let me just jump into my Rolls Royce."
He was there.
He was there, man.
So yeah, man. Those are my favorite guys, and it looks like, and you pretty much had the same consensus.
Yeah, the same thing. Woody Harrelson. I mean, how can you not like him, man? He's a fucking oldie but a goodie. He's been around for a long time, and he's a funny guy. And you know, because I grew up with him, definitely he's gonna stand out, and he's the one that I'm gonna pay a little more attention. And then second, because of Bill Murray. Bill Murray, I always remember him in 2 movies.
Which was
Groundhog Day, because we watched the shit out of that movie. Because there was not, I mean, back then, man, it was just VCRs. And the cable wasn't all that. Cable was just HBO and Showtime. It wasn't all these fucking extra channels like you have nowadays.
if you can afford that shit.
Yeah, man. So that was one of the movies that we had. And then, of course, the classic.
Ghostbusters.
Exactly. Yes.
Peter
Ghostbuster.
Venkman.
Yeah, man. That's a classic. So, yeah, definitely. I agree.
Those are our top favorites. And, what's the movie about? I'm
Yeah.
about to tell you, man.
Yeah.
I'll break it down. It's about a sucker ass trying to figure out how not to be in the friend zone. And then he puts a pussy on a pedestal.
Damn.
Like that, son. For real, man. No disrespect to anybody, but
He's
this
a weenie
dude, man,
anyway. You're
yeah,
fucking
he-
wiener.
fucking weenie of the week.
Wiener.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude, Columbus, played by holy shit, I forgot to put his name on that.
Fuck that, man. With the name of Columbus, just right there and there, man.
Okay, so this dude, Columbus, played by Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah, he's the main character, right? So yeah, we get him. You know, he's a gamer for life type of dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then in the beginning of the movie, Amber Heard. This is before she really blew up, be famous, before she beat the shit out of Johnny Depp.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah,
I thought she looked different for some reason.
That's her,
she
man.
looks different.
yeah, she's younger. So
Fuck. That chick is bad. She's a badass, man. Hey, Johnny Depp, man, I feel sorry for you, but man, you need to grow some werewolves.
exactly. So then, so she, in the beginning movie, so she shows up and she's like, "Oh, some dude trying to bite me, some homeless dude," and he's like, "Oh, it's so bad. You can chill here. That's his neighbor." So at the whole time, he's thinking like, "Oh, I'm gonna pull her hair behind her ear," and also she moves and he gets all scared. And the whole time she sleeps on him, he's like, "I don't know what to do." Fucking clown.
Hey, man, how old is he?
I don't know, bro. He's
Because
like,
he's not a youngster, right?
nah.
Because that motherfucker, hey, bro, if you ever listen to this fucking clip, if you ever fucking blow up like this, you got a fucked up body, man. You need to fucking work out. Do something, man. You fucking look like a fucking, like a fucking, what's his name? Bugs Bunny and shit, man. Come on, man. I mean, I'm just saying, homie. Shit, you got all that money? Come on, bro.
He said Bugs Bunny.
All right,
Damn.
man. Okay, back on track.
What's up, doc?
Yeah.
Damn.
What's up, Doc?
So this dude pull a move on her, and then she goes Zombo mode on him. She comes at him like trying to eat him. She's like, "Arr!" And then he hits her in the head with a frying pan or something heavy
Yeah.
and fucks her shit up. So fast forward,
Hello.
after the intro montage telling you how shit went down, he ends up surviving essentially with a bunch of little rules. And then he meets Woody, aka Tallahassee. That's how we'll refer to him
Good for
moving
him.
forward. Tallahassee goes, "All right, you can join me because I'm bored. I'm by myself." So they go around doing a bunch of zombie killing, cool shit, funny shit. And then they meet up with 2 white girls. They're sisters, little sister and older sister, Wichita and Little Rock. Figure out which one's Little Rock. And then obviously, punk ass Columbus, obviously he sees Wichita and he's like, "Oh, pussy on a pedestal. I need to be her friend and be sensitive and eventually tag that shit." Fucking.
But you're not getting that, homie.
Nah, man. So these chicks, then, they're fucking con artists. They rob them twice. They rob them for their fucking truck and all their guns. And they did it again when they were at Bill Murray's mansion. So yeah. And that motherfucker's just sprung off her and just being all cap and save a,
trying
what.
to, but
you know what I'm saying?
he's getting played at the same time, man. He pulling moves on his ass.
Even at one point, dude, she was throwing hella like, "What's up, bro? What's up? Let's do this." And he was just like, "Oh no, not on the first date. And let's just dance." I was like, "God, you sucker, man."
Man,
Anyways,
I
so
know, man. But that's what you call thirsty. He's
Thirsty.
thirsty, but he doesn't want to drink the Kool-Aid.
Hella thirsty, man.
Hella
And then
thirsty.
the whole time he just does a terrible job in trying to stay out of the friend zone. But anyway, but at the end, so the end of the movie comes, and Columbus and Tallahassee have to go save these two sisters from an idiot ass move after they turn on the amusement park at nighttime. Hella bright, hella noisy. The music is rank. If you've ever been to like amusement park, any amusement park, whether it's Great America, Six Flags, in any fucking city you look at, any state. It's hella loud.
Mm-hmm.
And then hella zombies come after them. So they fucking trap themselves on some
That was
dumb mess
stupid.
ride.
That was a dumb fucking move,
Yeah.
man.
But in any case, so they go and save their asses, and fucking Columbus is like, I might get a kiss for saving her.
Man.
And so, yeah, he, battles his demon or his biggest fear, some fucking zombie clown, whatever, dude. You a sucker. So then he gets a pity kiss. Yeah, and fucking lame. Woody gets his Twinkie, but the thing about it, Woody's just a badass wearing a fucking snakeskin fucking jacket. Like, fucker was Pret, hella guns. He's just like, pop, 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 pop.
The whole time it was
Taking
just
out
that
fools.
Twinkie. That's all he wanted, his fucking Twinkie.
Come man. That's all he wanted is fucking Twinkie.
Tell him about the Twinkie.
What about the Twinkie?
Fucking Twinkie, man. Fuck the Twinkie, man. Fuck Twinkie, man.
Anyways, so that weak ass motherfucker gets a kiss, and then they depart.
That's
and
it.
happy ever after. Anyway,
It's todo, man. That fucking story.
So how would you rate this fucking thing?
Oh, man. I would rate it. Let's see, folks. What do I want to rate it? Let's rate it at 4 Los Submarinos Buenos, meaning that it was fucking, I guess, 4 Twinkie stars. I don't know, man. It was good. Man. It was a good movie. I liked it, man. And in fact, because it reminded me so much of Dead of the Dawn.
Dawn of the
Dead. That's like that, whatever the fuck. I don't know how you pronounce that shit, but I got that shit, all right. But no, I like the fact that it resembles a lot that movie. So, off the bat, that's a pointer, and it's a star. And then again, it's one of those movies that starts off pretty fast, starts off in action, and then they can actually keep up with it. So I really like that whole aspect out of it. So, and then I like the fact that they add that little Twinkie, right? That whole Twinkie twist to it. Yeah. But they also added this Spanish, Latino dash, whatever the fuck you want to call it, term to it, which kind of makes it, for me, I like it.
Yeah.
It gave me that, okay, I'll give you that extra star. Yes.
Orale.
So it's 4 Los Submarinos Buenos Estrellas. I'm saying it like them, folks. I know how to say this shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What about you, Grandma Marquisi? What you give him? Come on.
I give it 3.5 out of 5. Modelo especiales. ¿Por qué?
¿Es todo?
It's a special zombie and chill type of movie, and I like it a lot. I only gave it 3.5. I could have given it 4. Definitely not a 5. I love the comedy, Bill Murray, the look of the zombies, even like some of the early shit, like even in the opening vignette they show you how shit goes down with the zombie apocalypse. You got a soccer mom in the van and fucking little girls and the little zombie girls like dressed like fucking princesses with tutus are all hanging off the van. She's like, fuck, and they're fucking just hanging on trying to break in. And then she smashes into a truck. And the soccer mom goes flying out through the front window.
Oh, that's right.
She hits the ground, just and blood, just leaves a trail of blood. Like I was like,
that's
damn.
right. I forget about that.
So I gotta give it props for that type of stuff. That's what. Yeah, you know what? Let's change it up. I give it 4 Modelo especiales.
Oh, you hear that, folks? Grandma Casey gave it an extra half point in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man, he's loose.
Yeah. Loosey goosey, man. But the thing is that that thirsty ass fool, man.
He's a
Columbus,
fool,
man. He's the one that for me brings it down because he's such a sucker, man. Ranker, man.
He looks funny too, man. He's annoying, man. When you look at him, it's like, right away, you judge. I'm not gonna lie, man. You judge that motherfucker. You're like, what the fuck? Why, man? Why can't I be the fucking actor? What the fuck do you have that I don't have?
It's that pale skin, Holmes. Damn. We woke. So that wraps up Zombieland. As far as the little facts in the story, right? So the next one we're gonna talk about, a brand new one just came out, Army of the Dead. Yeah! Released this year in 2021. Fun fact. This is the first movie that the Hella Horror crew got to see in theaters after the bean shit lockdown.
Damn. Yeah, I know. That was actually a good feeling to go back to watching movies in the theaters.
Yeah, I got it to double fist a couple of brews, like in little Chevys, and just sit down in the recliner seat, spill beer on myself while I drank it and enjoyed myself.
No, man, he couldn't fucking work the seat. He's like, "Hey, my seat is not working." I'm all reclining, and then we had someone, with us, or Gem 7, and he's reclining too, and I'm looking at him, he's like, "I can't." He's all beating the shit, though. He like, we're in the movie theater, he's like, "I can't. It's not working." And then finally, I don't know, I guess he fucked with it enough that the chair said, "You know what? I better let this big motherfucker, I better give him what he wants because he's going to tear my ass up." So finally, he was able to recline.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
No, but we had a good time watching it, but for sure. So this movie came out this year, and it's on Netflix now, so this episode comes out a little bit later, but we got to see it the weekend before it was released on Netflix, so that was dope, right?
Yeah.
So this one was directed by Zack Snyder.
Otra vez. Yes. People, give it to him.
Este vato likes the zombie shit, man.
Yeah.
Because he did, the other movie in our list is Dawn of the Dead, right? The one we just talked about.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
no, wait. I thought he did Zombieland too.
No. Zombieland was Fleischer.
Oh, that's right. I got it confused. Sorry, folks. But either way,
Look,
it still looks the same. I mean, they all have resembled the same type of style.
Yeah, it's kind of like we were saying before. The Dawn of the Dead really kind of put that look and how that movement of that crazy movement of the zombies, right? He's the one that set it up, right?
Yeah. So they help me.
So, fun fact. This movie was in development hell back in 2009. That's how long this movie's been sitting on the shelf.
Really?
This whole story, yeah.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, it's not until Netflix bought the rights in 2019, and then they hired Zack Snyder, who really knows the shit, and then all these other stars came in, and we just found out today as we were watching, some other stuff about the movie that they're actually planning a bunch of spin-offs, show and shit like that with a bunch of cool ass actors, and a animated series. On the movie, based off the movie, it's gonna be dope.
So let me ask you something, Grandma Marquise here, because you've been so fucking nerdy about it. Nerdy it's a good thing, okay? I'm giving you guys props. So
nerd shit.
So nerd shit, yeah, man. So why is it that it sat on the shelf so long? Is there a reason for it, or it's just, it's a good movie?
No, I think it's just the. To be honest, I think it was at the time. I'm trying to remember when
Hollywood.
I think I'm trying to remember when Walking Dead really started kicking off because Dawn of the Dead came out and then it did so well, and a bunch of other Dead movies were coming out.
I can see that.
Then we saw Land of the Dead from George A. Romero. But to be honest, I'm not too sure why it would sit so long on the shelf, especially in 2009.
Yeah,
shit. At that point, you had Dawn of the Dead came out when
that was around that same time,
2004. So she was
really damn.
So she was popping. And
then the movies. That show's over 10 years. Damn. Okay.
Yeah. And Zombieland, though, came out in 2009. And that did hella well. So it's funny why it just sat on the fucking shelf for hella long. Unless Zack Snyder wasn't pushing for it. Maybe he was for a hot second. Then he started doing like the superhero movie shit. So I don't know.
All right.
But
okay.
I'm glad it came out, though, man. It was, we had a good time.
Yeah.
So talking about Army of the Dead and some of the shit we liked is the standout actors. So there was a bunch of people in here, but for me top one that stood out for me was the helo pilot, the helicopter pilot, Marianne. She was played by a female comedian, Tig Notaro. Never heard of her until I started looking this stuff up. She's supposed to be funny as hell. She's well known in the comedian circle. She has her own podcast and everything. But dude, she was funny as fuck, man. She was a badass in that movie, and then she was like, no fucks given type of pilot. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Whatever you want to do, I'm in. Like when they're, part of this movie is about a bunch of mercs getting together for this big job, big heist, and I'll get into that later. The main character thought he had to convince her, and he was like, yeah, I'll give you whatever money. She's like, and he was about to start talking. She's like, fool, I'm in. And he's like, don't you want to know? I don't even know shit. How much you say it was? Dude, I'm in. I'm fucking bored off my ass, dude. I'm ready to do some shit. And dude, she played it perfect.
I've seen her before in stand-up comedy.
Yeah, cool,
she's
man.
funny. She's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, funny guy.
Very funny. Funny.
But I loved her, and
yeah, she played it well.
Fun fact: So trip this though. She actually shot her scenes after the movie was already done.
What?
It was like green screen in the back, and so check this though. Actually, the character was actually originally played by a dude, a comedian. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but a dude just got wrapped up in some sexual misconduct shit, and he got dropped like a bad habit.
Wait.
Yeah, sexual harassment.
Why do you
type
want to
shit.
say his name?
I don't know.
You didn't fucking do it, did you? Did you know it? Just,
I don't know if that dude did
you feel
it.
me?
I'm just being respectful because a lot of motherfuckers get throwing mud at him. Like, what if Grand Marquis? They go, hey, Grand Marquis, that dude, he did something. I'm like, no, I didn't. And then all of a sudden, my name's thrown to the dirt. What am I talking about?
Man, fuck that shit, man.
Anyways, I forgot his name anyway.
Right, okay, who
it was like Chris something.
I'm just
I don't
fucking
know.
with you, man.
But
Just
check it though.
keep going, man.
He already done his scenes. Point being is that he was out and she was in. Honestly, I like her, and I don't know how it would have been with dude, but I mean, I love the way she got
She
down.
played it out, yeah.
And then we got the homegirl Rambo. We call her homegirl because she plays a straight, Latina badass.
Like a
and-
chola. A
Like
chola,
chola.
okay, from LA, from Los Angeles.
or the East Side Vegas, which is it's always the East Side.
Oh, really? I thought she was from LA.
Because we're about to get into the other actor.
Okay.
And then,
Calm down.
We'll connect
Okay, man.
for the listeners.
Okay, man.
Yeah, Grand Marquis,
Yeah,
thank
man.
you. So her name, homegirl Rambo, is Samantha Nguyen. It's actually an Asian. She's actually half Chinese and half Caucasian from Canada. But she's a badass, though. She got her start as a martial artist, Olympics, and all that shit. Stunt woman.
And in fact, you know what, man? I just thought about it. At first, when we were talking, me and Grant Marquise, because I learned about this, and when he told me about it, I was like, what the fuck, man? Really? Here we go again, man. We have another character playing a Latino who's not a Latina, yada, 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 right? Doing the whole fucking spiel. And then I thought of Chong, man. That motherfucker's half Chinese and half white too, man. He's from Canada, man. So I gotta give it to her. I gotta give it to you, homegirl. You're a homegirl in our fucking show, or our podcast, I should say.
Yeah, dude, she was badass though. I mean, she had the attitude. She had the big old gold hoop earrings and the red bandana, which is why I call her Rambo. And because she gets down, she's blast. She takes out a hell of fools.
Rambo style, people. Rambo style. For you youngsters that don't know what we mean, go watch Rambo: First Blood. Now you'll know.
Simone,
Dude,
she gets down like James Brown, man.
Yeah, man.
And unfortunately, she goes out pretty early, like a soldier, though, man. Like standing and fighting.
I like it though. I mean, in fact, I most of the time you're like, oh yeah, they killed him off, but the way how they killed her off was fucking awesome. It was great. I brag about it. That's my very fucking part out of the whole damn movie. So I mean, you just much props.
Yeah. She gets,
We can talk about it later. I just ran out a little preview for you guys to fucking keep your ears tapped into our podcast.
So yeah, and then obviously big man, he huge fucking Batista plays some dude named, I forgot what this fucking dude's name in this fucking movie, Grant, some shit.
Some shit like that. Yeah, who cares?
Just call him Batista.
Batista.
So big man Batista, fucker's big as a fucking house, and he's a badass. He's a great actor. I mean, I love him.
Yeah.
He plays Drax the Destroyer on Guardians of the Galaxy. So he's the leader of the outfit. So obviously, I have to think because he stands out.
Is he? What is he? Is he a Pacific Islander?
Dude, I don't even know. No, I think he's half Latin or
Really?
something like that.
Because he reminds me a lot of that one dude from that Samoan from that old movie. What was it called? You know that old movie we watched back in San Bruno.
Once We're Warriors.
Once We're Warriors. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's another movie. You guys need to check it out. Say it again.
Once We're Warriors.
Yes. Check it out. So
It's
anyhow,
about some
he reminds.
Maoris. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this dude, so he gets down, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking badass, and he looks like a badass. So, and he sounds like a badass. He's a badass.
He's a badass, man. Yeah, man. You looking at y'all? You're a badass, man.
Yeah,
Let me look down.
Yeah, you're not gonna say any. Yeah, I ain't got
you
no
look
problem.
the other way,
I got
like,
no problem. No, sir.
and then start whistling too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. It's okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you didn't push me down. I fell down. I'm sorry. It was my fault. I hit your car.
Sorry, I
Wasn't
hit your
you.
fist.
I hit your
My face ran into your fist.
I wasn't watching where I was going, and then sorry,
My
sir.
bad.
My bad. Anywho, so we also got a Latin X spotlight in this one. Yeah. So we got So this is where the whole introduction of the homegirl Rambo named Chambers. Name is whack. We're gonna call her homegirl Rambo.
Homegirl Rambo.
So she's the homie of Guzman. So Guzman is played by Raul Castillo. And that actor, he did a bunch of TV shows and stuff, and a bunch of other movies. But in this movie, he's a homeboy from East Side Vegas. Always the East Side. East Side.
Of course,
LA,
man.
East Side. Oh,
Well, nobody wants to be on the East Side. Everybody
East
likes
Side
the West.
San Ho. I mean, it's crazy. It's always the East Side.
Oakland.
East Side everything.
But the only place that East Side is not like fucking big because you got East LA and all that shit is in the Frisco.
Yeah.
The East is all that fucking upper class and No. The East
It's like
is
the
Mission
financial
District.
district.
No, it's a Mission District. And
part of the Mission District.
Portrait Hill,
Yeah.
Hunters Point. That's the East Side.
Well, the funny thing about Frisco is 7x7, so it's all one big
Yeah, that's true.
mess.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
Mhm.
so this dude, he's like a TikTok fucking hero. He does a bunch of video. He does like the show how he is known to the main character Batista is that he lines up 2 zombies and pop, one shot kills 2.
Bullseye, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's why he gets caught up on this job, this heist, and then when he shows up with two people. One of them was homegirl Rambo, some other punk ass white dude. He goes, "Nah, I'm not in. This is getting crazy. We're going into fucking zombie dead zone. Blah, blah, blah. I'm walking away."
Get the fuck out of here.
So he pieces out. Fuck him. He ain't shit. So then you got Guzman, and then he brings on homegirl Rambo. Awesome team. Fortunately, his punk ass wouldn't even save fucking
Man, let her
homegirl.
get eaten. But she fucking jumped out of that motherfucker like, man, she had it. And she had it.
All he had to do is run in there. He fucking sniper shot.
Well, it was the other white dude. It was the other white dude that fucked it up.
And the other, yeah.
He's the one that kind of like fucked it up. And he was like, what the fuck? It's like, motherfucker, hey, man, use your fucking Latino instincts. Or
instincts.
Hey.
Simon. Yeah, but yeah, so he, Sir Skull's talking about this white dude that gets sent on the job, and we'll mention him a little bit later, but he's the big malinche of this whole crew, right? Backstabbing all over the place. And then you also got the other Latinx spotlight falls on Batista's right hand. Some chick that really got the hots for him, and she's hot. Ana de la Reguera. So she's hella famous. Yeah, man. She's hot. And she's hella famous in Mexico too. I mean, that's where she got her start, and she's done a bunch of other movies here in the US. Novelas, all that stuff. That's where she got her start. But in this one, she plays a badass dude. I like her. She's like a mechanic. And Batista's most trusted soldier, man. So she goes down, and then she gets fucked up. Yeah, her character, she gets her Oh, okay. We're gonna save that one. We're gonna save that one, guys.
Get out of hand over here. You gotta go back and put them on track.
Slow your roll.
Hey, get back on track there.
Yeah, Marquise, you get on the slow lane. Yeah, the fast one.
To the left.
Anywho, so what's this movie about? I'm finna tell you. It's about people that are bored, guilt trips, and a little stabby to the back. That's essentially what this movie's about. Man. So Vegas, this whole movie takes place in Vegas, in the main strip. And in this movie, so Vegas is overrun by monster zombies. These zombies are going, making all kinds of crazy noises, right? And the military contains this whole outbreak and this whole craziness with like a bunch of containers, like a giant ring wrapping around the Vegas, the strip, right? And then they contain it, and then there's people living in tents on the outside that used to live there, and they always get zapped with like fucking temp guns, kind of like what's going on now. But any case, whatever. So fast forward, you got Batista. He's flipping burgers in short order cook. He's done. He did his job containing the fucking zombie outbreak, right? So that's what he does now. And then some rich ass Japanese dude shows up. He's like, dog, I got a job for you, man. Going to Vegas, get my dinero. I'll give you 50 mil before it's gone. Easy peasy. And what he means by gone is that the government already decided to drop a nuke on Vegas and just say, fuck it, light it all up.
Damn, that's what you get, Vegas.
City of sin.
Yeah.
Get you smited. Anyways, he's like, hell yeah, I'm fucking sick of flipping burgers. So obviously he gets his whole crew together. Turns into like Ocean's 11 style type of vignette. Guzman, a guy to crack the safe. This one black dude, big ass black dude with like a big ass fucking it's like a saw in construction that cuts rebar and shit like that.
Yeah, the saw. It's just a fucking big ass rebar saw, I guess.
Super inconvenient, man.
He never used it. Well, I guess he did use it once.
He uses, but it's like, dude, it's just huge,
heavy,
man. It's hella
man.
heavy and get fucking.
Anyways, you ain't fucking the Terminator.
You pull a muscle just fucking around. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so and then there's a bunch of other people, whatever, and including in this crew is the Malinche, right? He's the white dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like you can tell he's like merc, ex-soldier, cop type style dude. He works for the Japanese dude, so he joins the crew, and they're like, "Who the fuck's this guy for? Fuck." So he goes because his alternate little plan is to steal the head of a zombie head.
Well, it was supposed to be the whole point was because of the DNA.
That's right.
Of
Yeah.
the zombie.
Yeah. So the whole
because it's a different type of. Actually, it's governmental, right?
Yeah. So they're like some kind of experiment, and then the new zombies are like hella smart. They're called alphas, right?
Yeah.
So and then they all find out the hard way once they go into the Vegas inside the strip, and then they're like, "Whoa, these guys are different." They're like fucking moving around like parkour and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're making all kinds of noises. They sound like fucking seals and shit. And he's like, the whole point of him, nobody knows except for the French girl that's leading them, the guide. But in any case, that's his whole backstory, right? And then they go in, they fucking get down, dude, just shit hits the fan. And the worst thing of it all, Batista in this movie has his daughter. And she's like, "No, I gotta go in because I gotta go save some pinche idiots that ran in there before the fucking shit was going down, before the nuke." And she felt sorry for him. She's like, "No, I gotta go in and see if they're still alive."
Well, this chick, we gotta get a little background on that chick. The reason why she wants to go save this one particular person is because it's the mother of some kids that she's watching over. So she feels guilty. She's like, I need to do this because the kids, yada, that fucking bullshit story.
Yeah,
Not bullshit, but
yeah.
that story.
And then Batista's like, "Oh, she's my daughter, and I killed her mom because the
Yeah,
mom turned into a zombie, and he had to pop her, and so he feels bad and doesn't talk to her. So there's a lot of guilt trips flying around. So they bring her around, and she fucking fucks up the whole plan. Well, she's a big part of why the plan fell apart.
Of course.
And then there's the Malinche, right? So any case, shit hits the fan. They're dealing with fucking now a zombie king wearing a fucking cape and a fucking steel helmet mask so he doesn't get shot in the head. And then they're dealing with a zombie queen and a bunch of other smart zombies and the slow fucking shuffle zombies and a fucking zombie tiger.
Yeah.
The zombie fucking tiger.
That's
it looks
crazy.
hella
That
good.
was crazy, yeah.
It looked hella good. I was like, damn, he sounds crazy. It happens to be one of the tigers from Siegfried and Roy from the old Vegas shows.
That's right.
Yeah, he's fucking badass. So, betrayals, kills, everyone's fucked, essentially.
But I want to mention something.
Yeah.
Because I noticed it and I was like, what's wrong with this director? He got fucking issues. Because it's like, why do you keep trying to fucking civilize these zombies, bro? On both movies, he has babies incorporated, zombie babies.
Oh, that's right.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? You want these motherfuckers to start breeding and shit, man? Like, I thought that was kind of like off the wall shit.
I didn't catch that, bro.
Yeah, because on Dawn of the Dead, the baby's born. And he's like, it's a fucking zombie and shit, man. Well, just check it out, man. That shit, I was like, what the fuck? So then when I watched the Army of the Dark, same shit, right? Because the chick was pregnant.
Yeah, the queen zombie is pregnant.
Yeah, she's pregnant, and that's why the dude flipped out. He's all like, because he has no fucking baby now,
Yeah, because the Malinche, basically, they cut the queen's head off, and then that's when they set the whole thing in motion. That's when she hits a fan,
And then dude does some shit like Mad Max. He fucking rips her fucking stomach apart and takes the baby out. Remember that?
Yeah, and
he's
the baby's dead.
He did a Lion King scene and shit like, everyone's like, yeah.
Except instead of applause, they were like all freaking out because the baby's fucking dead.
I don't have that fucking sound effect, so just do it there, right?
Bunch of people crying. So no one survives, and it's the end. Essentially,
Yeah.
It's how
I mean, the plot's not like, but you know, the whole fucking movie was
It's fun.
badass. Yeah, I
It was
liked it.
fun.
I enjoyed it on the big screen.
So the way I rate this motherfucker, it's Malinche Madness, 4 backstabbing estrellas out of 5. Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, for me, it's fucking bien machine. It's bien machine. 5 bien machine estrellas. That means machine. In where we come from, where family comes from, in Mexico, Sari, Tucson, all that area, machine pretty much means like badass. It's a fucking badass thing. So I give it 5 hella badass stars, man, because I really enjoyed the movie. I like the fucking homegirl Rambo. You know, really, I didn't find no one really that annoying besides the guy that knows how to open the fucking safe. He was a little, you know, but I get why they have to put it in. You know, have to put someone like that in there because of the times that we live in now. No, I don't mean no disrespect on that, but you know, it just is what it is. So
It was pretty diverse, but it just felt natural the way
Yeah,
they did it.
it did.
It didn't feel forced. Like we need to have a black guy, we need to have an Asian, we need to have a white, we need to have a French girl, we need to have more Latinos. And
But one thing that I did notice though is it's interesting how I don't mean nothing by this, but the Caucasian characters, you know, the white characters, it's funny how you had the female, you know, who's brave, you know, which is the helicopter,
yeah,
right? So she's like funny, but she kind of has that rough edge to her. As like, I'll fucking leave your ass. I'll bounce and shit, man. If I'm gonna save my ass, I'm gonna save my ass. And then you had the one that I presume being gay, right? The one who knows how to open the fucking safe. They didn't say it, but I kind of got that assumption from him that he's kind of like, maybe not, but that's my, you know, that's my interpretation of it. And then you had it was the other white dude, right? Who was the fucking Malinche.
yeah,
So it's interesting to see how they're throwing those characters in there and how they're setting it up. Just the way how I'm looking at it, how it's interesting how they added all these different characters to the Caucasian side of it, I guess. And then the Latinos, they were more like badasses, right? Like the homegirl, you know, I know she died, but she kind of was a badass. The black dude was a badass too. You know, he had his scenes.
Yep.
And then of course Batista, who's just a fucking mayhem. So it's nice to see how they're fucking starting to structure these movies.
yeah.
You know, it kind of makes sense in the sense of what we're at in
In you know today's
and
times.
and basically in today's time. So,
Yeah,
but anyhow, yeah, that's my 2 cents.
it's a thin line
Between love and hate.
So, what were your favorite murders in these movies? Right, this is where we break down all our favorite kills in each movie, and we're gonna start with the early one, the early bird, Dawn of the Dead. Which one's your favorite in that one?
Man, my favorite scene, or I should say, murder scene, or favorite murders, or however you want to put it. One of them was the white girl who was on the skates, or you know, rollerblades, whatever she had on.
The neighbor, yeah,
neighbor. When they're in bed, the blonde chick and the husband,
yeah,
they're in beginning of the movie. They're in bed and they're sleeping, and then this chick or this girl appears, wakes the dude up.
hella creepy though.
Right?
Like just kind of
She opens the door
hella
and
slow.
and she has like a silhouette, right? So you really can't see her, but her shadow or her outline. And the dude wakes up. He's like, "What the fuck?" He looks at her, and you know, he's like, "Oh, I guess this little girl's very close friends with them, whatnot." He's like, "Oh, are you okay? Okay." And then he focuses because he's sleeping. When he wakes up, he focuses at her, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He gets up, walks over to her, and he realizes that her fucking whole grill is pretty much fucking chewed up. Yeah, like she was chewing herself or some shit. And the dude's like, "Oh my god!" And he fucking turns and he tells the homegirl like, "Hey, call the ambulance." And as he's saying that, that little white girl just fucking chomps on his neck like piranha status, like just jaw status, like fucking just grips on it. And then the part that got to me was when she was just yanking it like it was chicle and shit. Expanding, right? His skin is just like stretching. I was like, "Oh, that's tight, man." For it to be the scene in the beginning, a murder scene like that, that's when you knew, oh, this shit's about to get down, and it fucking did.
No, I agree, dude. I mean, and he was just like, and he's bleeding all over the fucking place. And then she wakes up. The white girl. She's like, oh my god. When the white girl runs up and try to help her husband, she kicks the little girl, and she goes flying back into the hallway.
Did she?
Yeah, and then she gets up. She's she's on the floor, and she just jumps up on her feet. Right,
that's right.
And then she's like,
fucking
and that's when she slams the door shut. She's like, oh shit.
And then that's when dude turns.
Yeah, and he's just like,
yeah, that shit was fucking. Because that's you didn't expect that.
No, that shit was
like
gnarly.
off the wall. You're like, wait a minute, what's going on? You actually had to catch up.
Yeah, that was the beauty of it. Because right in the beginning of the movie, she's a nurse, and then that's when, one of the patients, someone's in the intensive care unit. You remember the guy from the bite? And she's like, yeah, from a bite. She's like, yeah, they're gonna run a toxicology, and that's how you start hearing about. Okay, this is shit starting to ramp up, right? And then shit hits the fan by the next morning. In any case.
What about you, man?
Yeah, I like that one.
What's your scene, man?
Fucking Marsalis.
Oh, which
Ving
one?
Rhames is basically
because he has a lot of fucking scenes. In that movie.
Is when he blasts fucking Andy's wig straight open. He splits that motherfucker up like a fucking melon. So Andy is the gun shop owner, right? So it's a part in the movie in Dawn of the Dead where they go in before their master plan to escape on a boat. It's like, we got to go get those guns and save Andy, right? He's the neighbor across the way. So by the time they get to him, it was too late. He ended up getting bit. And when they get there, he's pounding on the closet because one of the survivors is stuck in the closet. And he's like, no, I got this. He walks up. He's like, Andy. And he turns around. He's like, Rrr. He's like, sorry, brother. And then he just like, with that Mossberg just, woof.
Yeah, if you look like the Terminator, fucking that villain. When he gets his shit split by fucking Arnold.
But he blows like the whole top of his head, and the only thing that you see left is like the bottom part of the jaw and the neck, and that's the only thing that's left. It was like, oh, fucking just violence,
man, bloody and gory and all that shit. Yes.
Love that shit. Yes. What we do this, Holmes. Zombieland is the next one.
Ooh, Zombieland. What's your fucking favorite?
All right, so it's a simple kill, but I just like the visual effects of it and how it looks, right? So it's basically when they first get to it's this hella racist gift shop called Kimosabe, obviously about Native Americans, and so they get in there. As soon as they walk in there, they're like, Woody's like, hey, I gotta set this up for the zombie to come out because he loves killing zombies. That's what he does. So Woody's just like Tallahassee, he's just hiding in the cuts, and then they make noise at the doorway. You got punk ass Columbus, Wichita, and Little Rock. They're just standing there. And the whole time, Columbus always got this double barrel shotgun. Dumbass, but whatever. So then all of a sudden, the zombie comes out. He sees him. He's like, Rah! And he just fucking starts marching at him. But he don't see Tallahassee. And Tallahassee's just got this little smaller gun. Just right on the side of his head. Catches those chips. And he goes, and he just goes flying to the side. But it was just so sudden. He just got from the side like sucker punch. But what made it funnier is that, so all of a sudden, the image pans out. You just see the three people standing at the doorway, and then you see the feet of the zombies all of a sudden moving here. And then fucking Columbus goes, oh shit. He just turns real quick with his double and just finishes him off. Double tap.
Double tap.
That's one of his rules, double tap. That's the only cool thing about this fucker. So that was one of my favorite things. Because even what I liked about it is when he does take him out, Tallahassee goes, what you think about that? Zombie kill of the week. And then Columbus goes, nah, fucking hater.
Nah, and actually, that's a good segue into my favorite scene, which was that scene.
The one right after that.
Right after scene where he's talking about, the kill of the week was old lady who was fucking like walking fast, but she's nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
Right? She's like she knew I got this shit, man. I'm about to get this motherfucker, man. It'll make my day. And so she's walking on this street, on the side of this building on the sidewalk, right? And so there's a zombie behind her chasing her. So she gets to the door and she pulls this rope that is hanging from her door, and she walks into the door, and as soon as the zombie, I guess, aligns in front of the door, there's a piano that falls on him.
A grand piano, like fucking cartoon.
Piano just fucking straight to the head, like smashes him. It was some shit from Looney Tunes and shit, man. That's what it was like. Yeah,
those chips.
God, man, that was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was cool when she. Yeah, like you said, she was just chilling. Like,
I got
man,
this.
fuck this
man.
fool. I ain't got it, man. I'm a fucking OG, man. I've been around.
Oh, man, yeah.
Now we talked about our favorite kills. Now let's talk about the fucking shit that annoyed us. The fucking what the fuck.
But
Cue
wait a
this
minute,
segment.
we didn't do fucking Army of the Dead.
Oh shit! I skipped
¿Qué
it.
pasó con este
Damn.
vato? Dile.
The next movie, Army of the Dead.
Yeah, man.
We gotta get on that one.
Yeah.
Now you started off. What was your favorite kill of the week on that one? Or kill of the week, kill of the show.
Man, it was the whole homegirl Rambo scene. That fucking whole scene, the zombies she was killing, the moves she was doing. Dude, she was shanking, she was stabbing, she was popping, she was all that shit. She was doing fucking somersaults, she was fucking dodging, she was doing some shit like Cabal and fucking Mortal Kombat, and he fucking just dashes. She was doing all that. And her fucking baño was on the whole fucking time. That little, that little Latina hairdo, it was fucking on point. I was like, all right, yeah. That was my fucking favorite scene.
Yeah, dude, she even jumped through a fucking window.
No, she did everything, man. She
And
was like, man.
Punk ass Guzman couldn't even go in and help her out.
I know. I was like, look, man, I was ready to call Mexico. Hey, man, you need to recruit her for the Olympics. She got it down.
Dude, she was in the Olympics.
Was
That's
she?
the funny thing. For martial arts, wushu,
Oh,
wushu.
yeah, right. I even like her more. I want to date you if you hear this. I'll give you the Sancho.
Oh, Sancho Pico train. No, I dig it, man. I'm with you, man.
What about you?
For me, it was a straight tiger head.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, like we mentioned, there was a zombie tiger. Yes, folks, zombie tiger in the movie Army of the Dead. Get on it, watch it, dude. This fucking zombie, dude, he fucks up that motherfucking rancor. Yup, that Malinche, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
He thinks he thought he backstabbed him and he got away because he got his little sack with the zombie queen head. He opens it, it's just a fucking cash counter.
Yeah,
It was swatted by that
yeah.
French guide. So he's like, oh shit. And then guess what? Fucking zombie tiger right on top and he goes, and then he's got that whole real deep rumbling fucking tiger sound. And then just fucking cuts him up. Plays with the food, man. The fucking zombie tiger just plays with his food, just knocking him around, slashing him, then chomps on his leg and just like fucking whacking up and down like Hulk did to that fucking Loki in Marvel.
Yeah.
They pulled the same type of shit, just slamming him against cars and just at one point, right at the end, the zombie tiger slashes the dude in his face and his neck, and he's just like on the floor, like fucking blood just and his face is all, and he's like, blood gushing, fucking half his face is missing and just ripped up. And then zombie tiger just slowly walks up to him like his prey, like, yeah, motherfucker, know your fucking place, know your role. You in my territory, sucker.
Hell yeah.
And then the fucking the
best part.
Yeah, the best part. What's that French word? Was this the crescendo, the fucking climax. He just I forgot to say it. Fuck France, whatever. I've been there. It's cool. I'm sorry. Peace. I want to go back to Paris. I love you guys. Anyways, so this fucking zombie tiger just crunches his fucking head, just like, dude, he just shakes him. Yeah, dude, cash out motherfucking chips. Dude, and rips his whole head off and just like a watermelon. It was sick.
Yeah, she was tight.
That was probably my favorite scene.
Hey, folks, I got up in the fucking theater and I was like, yes. Show
me more. That was tight. That was tight.
Cool. But the other scene that it was pretty cool that I want to throw in there really quick was the actually there was two of them. There was the one with in the beginning the soldier or the soldiers. Remember that like they're transporting the zombie and some shit happens where they get into an accident or something like that, and then it just pretty much escapes. So then he's killing all these motherfuckers, but he gets this one soldier, and he pins him down, and he fucking rips his jaw out of his face, just grabs it, just pulls it slowly, and I'm like, damn, can you imagine fucking dying that way? Oh. So that was one of the scenes I was like, okay, damn, that's fucking mania. And then the other one was that one zombie when they're in the fucking vault. when they're trying to crack open that vault, one of the zombies is running at them, and then the security doors, those big metal doors, fucking smashes him. Fucking tortilla.
Oh no,
that's the doors.
It was the booby trap.
Booby trap. Yeah, the booby trap. That's what it was. Yeah, and but it wasn't the first one. It was the second one. I don't know, some shit like that. But that was cool. I don't remember.
Yeah, you got smashed, dude.
You got smashed, man. That was cool.
So dope. So yeah, folks. So yeah, that was our favorite shit. So we went through again, Dawn of the Dead, Zombieland, Army of the Dead. Now, there's also the shit that we didn't really like, man. It was the shit that really annoyed the fuck out of us. We both have different things that bug the shit out of us when we watch these movies.
Like,
so this is our what the fuck segment, right?
What the fuck is this?
So we're gonna start with Dawn of the Dead as usual. The first ones we've been talking about. I'm gonna start with what the fuck bugged the shit out of me in this movie, right? So there's one scene really bothered the shit out of me. So it's at the end, right, when they shuttle vans, right, and those fucking zombie fucking transportation vans, they just fucking mashing through fools. So shit goes bad, right, and then they're at the dock, and then they're all running away, getting to the boat, and they're all escaping, and then that security guard with the fucking mutton chops and the sideburns. I don't get it. There's one scene where it was just him and Marsalis is off the truck, and dude's like right there on the truck, and he's like, "Come on, let's go," because there's hella zombies coming at him. Right? They haven't gotten there yet,
right?
But they're hella coming, and he's like, "Come on, let's go," and that guy's like, "Don't worry, keep going. I'll catch up." I'm like, "Bruh, what do you mean you're gonna catch up?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Dude, they're hella far, dude. Just fucking go." They don't really get into it, and then he goes back into the truck, like, fucking, you got Marsalis with a shotty. That's all you need. Let's go.
You're on the boat.
And he hella hesitates. I mean, he by that point in the movie, you kind of like the dude. You're like, oh, he's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's probably why they did it.
He's a homeboy now. But then all of a sudden, he's like, nah, I'll catch up. And there was no reason for him to go, nah, I'll catch up. Just fucking go. Get on the boat and roll. And so then, yeah, and that just really irked me, man. Because then he sticks around and he sacrifices himself. And he blows up. Yeah. But it was unnecessary, dude. You could have just still got on the boat, and those zombies still wouldn't have got you guys. It was hella dumb. I was like, whatever, dude.
But you know what? It was a score for the zombies.
Yeah, they cashed in his fucking chips. So that was me, man. Hella stupid.
No, for me, man, it was like early on, the fucking baby scene, man. I was like, what the fuck? I don't want to see no baby zombies. Because they fucking shot the baby.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, boy, run the fucking head. Yeah, boy. Yeah, no, but they fucked them up, man. Like, they didn't show it, but the main blondie chick, man, she fucking
Anna, she's like
blasted his face, man. But it was like, I mean, even how the baby was born, she squirted him out.
Yeah,
and she's like, shh, the zombie mom. She's like, shh, and then the baby comes out, and then the dude,
Mekhi Phifer,
he's all like, it's the girl, it's a female, and then that's when the whole fight. Yeah, that shit was weird, man. I was like, what the fuck, man? Why?
Tripping. And that's why he got shot up by the old lady.
You trying to kill my family? Motherfucker, they're dead.
So she shoots zombie mom, and then she fucking shoots Mekhi Phifer. And he just starts blasting at her. I was like, oh man, what a fucking disaster. That's a Donnybrook for that ass.
Damn, Donnybrook. Yeah.
So the next movie, Zombieland. What was your what the fuck bullshit there, man?
Man, these fools keep getting played by these chicks. I was like, what the fuck? Not once, not twice, but fucking 3 times, and then almost the fourth time, right?
No, it was almost the third time. Is that the end of the
third time? Was it third or fourth? I don't know.
First time was at the fucking.
That's how what the fuck it is. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? What's the point to that?
It was
Out of all that movie, that was the only part that I was like, it's not necessary. It's like, I guess it's part of the fucking plot, but I was like, yeah, whatever. That's stupid.
And then for me, it was along the same lines, but really it was Columbus. Yeah, if you guys don't realize that motherfucker irks me. I'm like, the part that really was kind of like, come on, man, what the fuck? It's like the scene where him and Wichita are dancing. And I mean, even before that, she's getting drunk. He's like, and dude just being thick as fuck.
Was that sexual sensation?
Sexual eruption. But dumbass, he's then at one point Tallahassee jumps in there because they're about to like kiss, and Tallahassee goes, "Hey," she goes, "Oh, sorry," and then she walks away. Like then all of a sudden Columbus gets all fucking haterish and shit, and goes, "Dude, why you cock blocking, man?"
Oh god, you're the
That's
fuck
straight bull
outta
caca,
here.
bro. You mad because you couldn't fucking get the courage to do the move, man? Mark ass fool, man. Fuck that guy. That's how I feel about him.
Damn.
That's how I feel about him. He called him a cock blocker, and Tallahassee's like, "What? Sorry if you couldn't put fucking Percy in the playpen. Get out of here. Fucking suck ass."
Damn. Oh shit,
Yeah,
man. Fucking Grandma Keezy's at it again. Control him, people. Control his ass.
Yeah, Grandma,
He's
you too
wild.
much. That's too
He's
much.
being wild, guys.
All right, Army of the Dead.
Sorry, the dead meme. But for me was again, man, what the fuck is it with these babies, man? When I learned this piece of information, people, I was like, why is it that why is all this shit surrounding? I mean, I guess Dawn of the Dead was not really surrounding the baby, but this movie was, right?
Yeah,
the
this
the
one,
whole
big
the
part
whole
of
reason
it.
why that main zombie, the smart zombie, went mayhem is because they killed
His mama.
his mama,
Yeah,
and
mama and
then,
baby.
and it's just again the whole fucking being ripped. Like he went from squirting a baby out to ripping the baby out, and this is the director I'm talking about. From squirting a zombie baby out to getting a zombie baby ripped out of the fucking stomach of a female. I was like, yeah, dude, that's just doing too much.
But yeah, what the fuck?
The fuck, man.
But for me, was really the whole rescue angle, the whole thing about the daughter going in. I feel I need to go see if they're still alive, dude. That lady, she first went in with 2 other girls. They all got killed, and they got turned into zombies. And then at the end of the movie, they find her to escape, but then the helicopter crashes that they were supposed to escape on.
Mhm. Yeah.
Everyone dies in there. It's a fucking bloodbath. And that lady they're supposed to rescue dies.
Guys, anyways,
It was a waste of fucking time. Like,
I
fuck
was
it.
like, you fucked up.
You fucked up. I mean,
You
come
fucked
on,
up,
man. It was just.
But yes, we like this, folks. We like that answer. All right, next one. What do we got next, Grandma Kizzy?
Tattoo time.
Shit.
So this is a part where we get a little creative. We come off the dome. We just make some shit up. It's called freestyling. So if you had to get inventive with taking out zombos, what weapon would you modify to use during the apocalypse? So if you had to build a weapon, what kind of weapon would it be just to use in the apocalypse? What would be your ideal situation? How would you make it different?
The weapon.
Yeah, like you just created a weapon, you put things together. What would you make for the zombie apocalypse?
Okay, so it's nothing. So it's something that you have to create. Like,
Yeah,
it has to
out
be
of
put together
out of things,
out of different things.
or weapons. You put together whatever.
Well, definitely, I would get a shotgun, right?
Yeah.
And then in the shotgun, I would try to find some type of sword, some type of big knife, something where it's it can stab, it can shank. Yeah, and so I would put it in the end of the fucking barrels. I wouldn't cut off. I would maybe I would cut it. I don't know. It all depends how I'm feeling that day. If I really feel like fucking some shit up, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, man. But if I just want to be like, I just want to kill him. Okay, cool. But again, it all depends. It would have a knife. The knife will be there, right?
Yeah.
Regardless if it's sawed off or not. But that would be for the stabbing action, right? So then the reason why I'm inclining to leaving it with the barrels being longer is because I have leverage. They try to reach for me and shit because my extension of my arms is not that big, so I need more extension. So the shotgun comes in play with that. So I could be doing that stabby shit,
yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, if I don't want to use the stabby, I could be buck, then I could do the buck. I could be like, yeah, man, give me that. But it'll be that, and then of course to add to that, it would be some type of shield that would go. So it would be on the same shotgun hand.
Like Captain America shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, because most of the time, motherfuckers
true.
get bit in the arm. When you watch
That's
zombie
true.
movies, it's
That's
always
true.
the fucking arm
That's
or the
true.
neck. So if you
Damn.
have a
I
shield,
didn't
then
think
you
about
can
that.
and then the shotgun is like hooked up to that shield. It's some like Captain America cable shit. You know what I'm saying? That if they fucking bred, that's the shit you would get. If Cable was a female, then you would have fucking Cable, the big guns. and then Captain America with the shield. So that'll be my thing, man.
Oh, dude, damn.
Yeah, man. Off the top,
Damn.
people. Off the top. Yes.
Damn. All right. Well, shit. They kind of, at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come up with a cool weapon. I'm like, damn, you came up with some cool shit. I'm like, oh fuck, man. Because my weapon's up close and personal.
Damn, really?
It's like a bat type of thing, but like a heavy duty bat. So it's kind of heavy. And on the end, it'd be like, 3 pieces that kind of stick out. Not like an axe or anything like that. It's a bit sharp, but it's just like a blunt weapon for blunt force trauma. Like just straight wham, right in the head. But I gotta have some kind of long distance shit because I'm gonna get tired. I ain't got no cardio.
Rule number 1 for surviving Zombieland: cardio.
I'm like, boom. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, you need some.
So I'm gonna have like a little shoulder strap to that thing. So once I get tired, I can let it go.
And then,
And then pick up the instead of double barrel, I'm gonna have a quadruple barrel.
Damn.
Now this was inspired by my man Reggie from Phantasm, the ice cream dude, man. He in part 2 he puts down 2 double barrel shotguns together and he kind of saws off the thumb.
That's right.
And then he just goes bow bow bow, and then right there, dude, I get some 4 big spread. I get a white spread. I catch some chips, knocking them down like a lawnmower. That's when I get tired after smashing some heads in. So that'd be me, man. And I'd be like just wearing the fucking thick ass flannel and shit.
Man, this fool can fucking pick up dudes and power drive them, man. He's not a small guy. People, I know this because he used to do that shit to me when I was young.
Yeah, leather gloves and brass knuckles.
Ooh.
Just so that, just crack.
Damn, man, this guy is mayhem.
And that's for the survivors that act out of pocket. You're like, okay, dude, you need to calm down. You're ruining the mojo. Everyone's having a good time. You're out here just fucking being a bitch.
That's for humans.
Yeah, you pull out the Bible and you say, hey, this is not the way you're supposed to be living. Slap. Like, dude, slap. No, sir. Where's Jesus? I don't know. Shit, we hit the fan. I don't see this motherfucker walking around. Motherfucker already left to paradise, left you behind with me. So what's that say about you, cuh?
Damn. Roasted. Wasted.
Because we woke. Oh, shit.
All right, folks. It was a fun episode.
Yeah, so last words. You got any last words?
Simone, I got some last words for that ass. Find us on IG and TikTok at Hella Horror Podcast. You can also find us on Twitter. Our handle is at Hella Horror Pod. You can drop us a message on any of those platforms, including me at Sir_Sko on Instagram. We're constantly putting out cool shit, so check us out. Definitely, people. You're not going to be disappointed. It's satisfaction guaranteed.
Simone. So you can comment, rate with 5 stars, review, follow, subscribe, and download our show. You can email us at hellahorrorpodcast@gmail.com with your suggestions, fan art, hate mail. You can tell us, hey, Graham Marchese, you're not that cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You can even drop me a DM saying that bullshit to Grand_Marchese at IG. So please do us the favor of grabbing a stranger on the street and go shake him up and go, and kindly be nice though when you do that shit, and kindly tell him, sir, Hello Horror's Feedman is straight fire, bro. You need to listen to it immediately.
Yes.
And one more thing, keep dreaming and do something about it. Yes. We can all be survivors. Peace.